move to my place. If you have yoga blocks are always great to have. Sometimes you need them, sometimes you don't use them, but they're always nice to have close to your mat. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Another Saturday of yoga. As always, thank you so much to the Underline Breathing Center and Baptist Health of South Florida, because they're opening this space and they're making these classes possible. Keep on coming into the classes, invite your friends. Remember, the Underline is always accepting donations. That's a nice way to contribute. And talking about donations, I wanna just thank some people who donated to the Underline, like Claudia, Jill, Barbara, and Missy. Thank you so much for your donation. And well, today, as I was telling you guys, we're gonna go into this sequence. It's gonna be a little challenging, but it's gonna be really, really good. You just need to breathe. Remember to concentrate on your breath. Your breath is an indication of where your practice is going. If you start labeling your breath and breathing really fast, and try to follow the sequence, because you have to follow the sequence and you don't want to get left behind, just pause for a second. You don't need my permission to take child's pose. At any point you can take child's pose. At any point you can use your blocks. At any point you can rest. And when you rest, just think about giving your body the moment and the chance to recover and go back to the breathing, control breathing, Ujjayi breathing, okay? Rest your hands on top of your knees. Spine, as always, very straight. Press the lower abdomen slightly in. Lean back with your torso so you bring the shoulders on top of your hips. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale one more time through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And close your eyes. Take a moment here to start softening your body. Start being very, very aware of your breathing. So you start listening, bringing your attention inward to start listening your own breath. To start feeling the expansion of your chest and the movement of your belly as you inhale and exhale slowly through the nose. Keeping that awareness, softening your shoulders, continue breathing, listening to your own breath. Slowly bring your palms together in front of the heart center and take a moment here to set your intention for your practice this morning. Once you have your intention, bow your head. Place that intention on your heart. Slowly start opening your eyes, lifting your gaze, softening your arms, and slowly start rolling your shoulders back. Remember to inhale and exhale through the nose. Beautiful. Slowly start giving little rotation to your head. Try to keep the shoulders down. So you start rotating to one side, to the opposite side. Close your eyes, feel the movement. Then slowly back to center. Keep the eyes closed for a moment. As you inhale, start opening your eyes, bringing your arms up. And with your exhale, bring your arms forward. Fingertips into the ground, compress the abdomen, start walking far away, reaching far away with your fingertips, or just here, wherever you are. Soften your shoulders. Don't move the shoulders close to the ears. 3. Inhale completely here. Exhale, move your hands slightly to the right. So you start twisting to the right side. Inhale, slowly walking back to center, and exhale to the left. Inhale slowly back to center. Exhale, start walking your hands back. Bring your hands around your knees. Try to keep the elbows straight, and I need you to round the upper back. So you bring the shoulders forward, chest slightly back, and from here start making circles with your torso. Try to isolate your shoulders, so don't move everything. That's why you're rounding, squeezing, and moving your abdomen. Like if you're pressing your belly button back and forward, then to the opposite side. Beautiful. Then with your inhale, go back to center, soften your shoulders, sit nice and tall, inhale, arms up, and exhale, slowly twisting to the right. Right hand behind the body, left hand on top of the right knee, softening your shoulders, gazing to the right, breathing 3, 2, slowly just look to the front, and start bringing that right arm over the head. 3, 2, 1. Then very slowly bring that right arm across to grab your left knee. Inhale, slowly coming up, elbows are crossed, and you can stay here or you can come into eagle arms, bringing the elbows up, shoulders down. Try to bring the elbows to the same level of your chin. Then change your gaze with your eyes up to your fingertips. 3, 2, 1. Inhale completely here. Exhale, slowly release. Give me a huge circle with your arms up. And exhale, slowly twisting to the left. Softening your shoulders, spine straight. Compress the abdomen, facing to the left. 3, 2, 1. Change your gaze to the front, over the right shoulder, and start bringing that left arm over the head. Once you reach here, you can change your gaze up again. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the abdomen in and start bringing that left arm across to the front, grabbing your knee, rounding. Inhale, slowly coming up, eagle arms. You can stay here, just crossing your elbows or wrap around. Elbows up, shoulders down, abdomen in, breathing, changing your gaze up. 3, 2, 1. And exhale, slowly release, huge circle coming to the front, back to your knees. Beautiful. Now from here, roll over your knees, find your hands and knees. So when I ask you today to change your gaze up, try to work with your eyes, not so much with your head, okay? Eyes goes up. If I tell you, look up entirely, it's your head completely. Otherwise, it's just your eyes. So start coming into hands and knees. Spreading your fingers, lower abdomen in, and start making circles here, moving freely. So however you want to move. To one side, to the other side, maybe you make little waves. You start moving back, probably forward. Loosen up your body, beautiful. Then slowly come back to center into hands and knees, finding your alignment, shoulders over the wrists, knees behind the hips. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking up. And exhale, rounding your back, chin to chest. Inhale one more time. And exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening. And exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening. Keep it there. 3. Exaggerate the movement. 2. 1. And start rounding your back like a cat. Open the shoulder blades. Breathing, keeping it, chin into the chest, try to gaze to your belly button. 3, 2, 1, and slowly go back to center. Bring your knees slightly tiny bit back. With your next exhale, lean forward. Now, don't collapse like this. You're keeping it here. Lower abdomen in, tailbone slightly in. Look to the front, squeeze the elbows into the body, slowly bring the chin and the chest into the ground. Keep on pressing your hips up, pressing the shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, 1. Press your hands firmly underneath your shoulders, squeeze the elbows into the body, look to the front, lean forward, belly down. There you go. Keep the legs together this time, hands next to your rib cage, squeeze the elbows, lower abdomen in, inhale, lifting, and exhale down. Bring your fingertips into the corners of your mat. And with your next inhale, start peeling up your chest off the ground, rolling the shoulders back and down. 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly down. Move your hands more like parallel with your shoulders. Keep your hands into the fingertips, so you're working more, lower abdomen in. Inhale, slowly coming up. You can keep the elbows bent for now. Press the shoulders down. Press the top of your feet into the ground. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly coming down. Hands into the ground next to your rib cage. Compress the abdomen. Move slowly back into your first child's pose. Stretch. Reach far away with your fingertips. Give you a steady breath. And you listen to your own breath. That's the idea. Start making that sound like the ocean sound. Very, very slowly with your inhale coming to your hands and knees. Find your alignment. Tuck your toes under. Find your first downward facing dog. Spread your fingers. Start moving around in your down dog freely, just like we did into hands and knees. Any movement you need, probably the hips, probably you lift one leg, rotate your ankle, lower abdomen in, start working to squeeze that rib cage up into the body. Breathing, 3, 2, inhale, slowly bend your knees, press your chest as close as you can to the legs. And with your exhale, start bringing your legs straight as much as you can, heels down. It's okay if you keep the knees micro bend. Find a stillness and breathe it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale completely here. Look at the space between your hands. Start bringing the right foot in front of the left foot, going to the ball of your foot. Then slowly left in front of the right. Right in front of the left, coming to the fingertips, left in front of the right, and keep on walking with your feet crossing until you come to the space between your hands. Micro bend your knees. Grab the opposite elbow with the opposite hand, releasing your upper body. You can keep the knees bent, shaking your head from side to side. Yes, yes, no, no. Relax your arms. Move from side to side. Keep in into the chest. With your inhale, slowly start rolling up. All the way up. Until you come into a standing position. And we're going to one Surya Namaskar 8 to warm up the body. Come to the top of the mat. Legs together, feet together. Lower abdomen, tailbone pressing in, arms along your body, palms facing to the front. With your inhale, slowly bring your arms up. Soften your shoulders. Exhale, slowly open up your arms to the right. Try to twist with your torso, keeping the hips facing to the front. Inhale back to center, arms up. And exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. Micro bend your knees. Roll the shoulders back and down. Compress the abdomen and exhale, slowly fold arms over the head. 3, 2, 1. Relax your arms. Inhale all the way up. Arms up. And exhale, slowly fold. You can micro bend the knees again. Inhale, halfway up, look to the front. And exhale, hands into the ground, finding your first plank. Breathing, open up the shoulder blades. Breathing for 3, 2, deep inhale here, exhaling forward, slowly coming down with or without your knees, your choice. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, slowly downward facing dog. And you're breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale completely. Look at the space between your hands. Exhale, walk, step, or jump up to you. Inhale, halfway up, looking to the front. Exhale, folding. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, arms along your body, palms facing to the front. Inhale, bending your knees, arms up, finding your chair pose. Sink deeper, lift your toes. Compress the abdomen, soften your shoulders, breathing 4. You can change your gaze up. More your eyes than your entire head, okay? 3, 2, keep the gaze up, start coming into your tippy toes. Squeeze the knees together, squat lower. Activate your quads. 3, 2, inhale completely here. Exhale slowly, heels down, and you're folding. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, hands into the ground, stepping back, finding your plank. And with your next exhaling forward, use your exhale, bend the elbows, come down up to the point you know you can press up and find your downward facing dog. Breathe in 3, 2, inhale completely here. Exhale, start rounding your back, finding your plank. From here, deep inhale, exhale, lean forward. Compress the abdomen, come lower to the point you know you can press up. Find your downward facing dog. 3, 2, inhale completely here. Exhale, rounding your back, finding your plank one more time. Keep the compression of the abdomen. Lean forward, come down. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your knees down. Take your child's pose. Bring the arms up. Back, palms facing up. Breathing. Where is your breath? Are you observing your breathing? Deep inhales, long exhales. Very slowly coming to downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here. With your exhale, slowly right leg up. Once you bring the leg up, flex your foot. Then start bending your knee, start pressing that right heel as close as you can to the butt, to the glute, to the body. Opening your knee up, opening your hips, stacking the right hip on top of the left hip. Press that left heel down. Bring your right armpit down, facing to the ground. 3, 2, inhale slowly, leg straight. Align your hips with the ground. And with your exhale, think that you want the right foot to touch the right wrist. Inhale up, tricky movement. So exhale, start coming into the tippy toes of the left foot, coming forward, forward, forward with that right foot. When you touch the ground, you bring up. If you can come entirely to the wrist, do it. If not, as soon as you touch the ground, you come up. And exhale, slowly coming to downward facing dog. Bring the knees down and look to the screen for a moment. Okay, so that movement, to be able to achieve that movement, imagine when you're standing up and you need to bring that right foot off the ground. So you're doing this, you're pressing your hip up. So it's the same movement, but in downward facing dog. So you're holding your hip up. So if you, when we stand up, we'll do it, not right now, you just stay there. If you think about holding that hip up, I really need to flex my foot. So it's that same intention, but in downward facing dog, okay? So go back to your down dog. And with the right leg up. And with your exhale, and squeeze your hip into the hip socket, coming to the tippy toes of the left foot, and start bringing that right leg straight. Perhaps you touch the wrist, perhaps you just touch the ground. Inhale up. Last one, exhale. Inhale up. And slowly downward facing dog. I know it is challenging. Inhale, left leg up. Flex your foot, activate that foot and activate that leg. And with your exhale, start bending your knee, bringing your heel as close as you can to the body. Then open up your knee. Remember to start pressing that left armpit facing the ground. 3. So it's a double rotation. If you ask me for the hip flexors, there you go. 2, 1. Slowly coming back to center. Left leg is straight. Very activated. Flex your foot. Align your hips with the ground. Coming to the tippy toes of the right foot. Squeeze that left hip into the hip socket and start coming forward, 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 forward. Inhale up. 2 more. Squeeze abdomen. Inhale up. Last one. Squeeze. Inhale up. Bring your foot down. Bring your knees down. Take your child's pose. Breathe in. You're working with those hips. And remember that squeezing of the hips for some things we're gonna be doing later on, okay? Remember to squeeze and breathe. That's how a simple movement can take your practice really, really like to a very challenging level. Okay, find your downward facing dog. Breath, breathing through the nose. Inhaling and exhaling. Go deep in your down with each of your exhales for 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, inhale, right leg up. Keep on squeezing your hip into the hip socket, flexing your foot. You know, like someone is pressing the sole of your right foot and you're resisting, that is the same movement. Now, with your inhale coming to the tippy toes of the left foot, inhale completely here. With your exhale, bring the right knee as close as you can to the right shoulder. Lean forward. Align your shoulders with your wrist. Don't collapse. Inhale up. And exhale, right knee into the chest. Lean forward. Nose touching the knee if you can. Inhale up. And with your exhale, start bringing that right knee to the chest. Bring your leg across your body as close as you can to the outside of the left hand. Bring that right heel down. Try to keep that right leg straight. Bring the left foot into the toe side. Press into the right hand, left arm up. Soften your shoulders. Breathing. 3. With your next inhale, can you bring the hips up more and the left arm over the head? 3, 2, 1. Look down. Bring your left hand down and that right leg back and up, three-legged dog. And exhale slowly, right foot between your hands. Left knee down. On top your left foot and sink your hips forward. Now, front leg, front knee aligned with the front ankle. Take a moment here to just sink your hips down. Now, don't collapse on top of your leg. Press into your fingertips. Here you can use the blocks. Roll the shoulders back and down. You want to open your chest. Press the tailbone in, breathing. 4, 3, 2. Press into the ball of the front foot. You're squeezing the inner thighs together. Inhale slowly, come slightly up. Hands on a prayer position. Give me a space between your hands and the chest, okay? Roll the shoulders back and down. Squeeze your palms together. And with your exhale, slowly bring that left elbow to the outside of your right knee. And you find your twist. Now, as soon as you touch the knee with the elbow, you start pressing your hands together and twisting your chest. And you want your chest aligned with your hands. And you can stay here, totally twisting. Think about sending that right hip back. Or you can toe the back toes and start lifting your knee so you're adding more work. You want to work a little tiny bit more, try to hover your left elbow away from your knee and keeping it. 3, 2, 1. Inhale completely. Use your exhale, transition into warrior 2. I know, hip flexors. Open your legs. Front knee wants to open up towards the pinky toe. Soften your shoulders. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Keep the bending of the front knee. Transition back into reverse warrior. And you can leave the left knee. I like up because I'm not dumping all my weight into my left hand. Or you can bring your hand around your back to try to catch your right side. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Then bring that right arm up. Free your left hand if you have the bind. Then, tricky. Start bringing the front leg straight. Twisting your feet facing each other. Right arm is up. Pointing your left foot. Right heel off the ground. You're twisting to the opposite side. Bend your knee. Right arm is up. Right hand is down. Left arm is up. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. And slowly bring your hand into the ground. From here, squeeze. Slowly find your plank. Exhaling forward. Slowly coming down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 long breaths in down dog. Then you bring your knees down and find 5 long breaths in child's pose. Nice work. Now, when you are ready, coming to downward facing dog. We are working with the left side right now. Start breathing. Keep that breath. Keep the activation of your abdomen. You want to squeeze your belly button in all the time. Think that you want the belly button in and up, like drawing your belly button up towards your rib cage, which is a funny way to say it, but it is like that. So coming to downward facing dog. Breathing 3, 2, 1. With your inhale, bring your left leg up. Remember to activate your leg. Flex your foot. Remember, someone is pushing you from the sole of the left foot and you're resisting, pressing back. That's how you feel. 3, 2. Inhale completely here. With your exhale, start coming into the tippy toes of the right foot. Bringing that left knee as close as you can to the left shoulder. Don't collapse. Keep it. Inhale, pressing up, leg straight. Don't lose the engagement. And exhale, knee to the chest. Lean forward into plank. Nose probably touching the knee. Keep it. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, three-legged dog. And with your exhale, as you start bringing the knee into the chest, you bring that knee across, like if you want to touch the right elbow, bring that left leg straight, heel into the ground, pinky side into the ground, back foot into the toe side, right arm up. Breathe in 3, 2, inhale, bring the hips up, more, right arm over the head, 3, 2, 1, look down, bring that right hand down, and the left leg back and up, three-legged dog. And with your exhale and control, left foot between your hands. Right knee down, sinking your hips on top your right foot, and take a moment here to feel the stretching and to breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly coming up. Hands on a prayer position. Again, give me a space between your hands and the chest. You don't want to twist like this. Open. I see beautiful backs. Roll the shoulder back and down. Press your palms together. And with your exhale, bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. As soon as you make contact, you start twisting, compressing that abdomen. Beautiful. Softening your shoulders. Start tucking that right toes in. If you want to lift the knee off the ground, breathing, adding more twist. Open your chest. 3, 2, 1. Inhale completely here. Look down. Use your abdomen. Find your warrior 2. Beautiful. Open your hips. Breathing for 5. Gazing to the front. 4, 3, 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Don't lose the bending of the front knee. Remember, you can bring the right hand slightly touching your leg or across your body to find your bind. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly coming back to center. Keep that left arm up. Release your right arm. If you have the bind, front leg straight, parallel your feet with each other. Point with the right foot, back heel off the ground, twisting to the other side. Keep it here. 3, 2, 1. Left fingertips into the ground, right arm up. Beautiful. Softening your shoulders. 3, 2. From here, bring your hand into the ground. Very slowly step back, find your plank. Bring your heels together, legs together. Options. So we're going into side plank. So you twist your feet to the right. Bring the hips up, left arm up. You can always bring that left leg to the front and support your plank with your left leg. Or you can always bring that right knee down. Open, 3, 2, 1. Wherever you are, slowly come back into plank. Legs together, abdomen in. Release your feet to the opposite side. Remember, don't collapse with your hips. Hips up, right arm up. Wherever you are, either here or with the knee down. 3, 2, 1. Hands into the ground. Keep your plank. Bring your knees down. Align your knees with your hips and start walking far away with your hands. Bringing the chest down, looking at the space between your hands. 3, 2, 1. And very slowly start walking back into hands and knees. Then lean forward, bend the elbows, come all the way into the ground. Beautiful. From here, bring the right arm parallel with the, like in the same level with the shoulder. Okay, you're here, relax your head, gazing to the right. And from here, very slowly, bring your left hand into the ground next to your rib cage. Now, if you want a more challenging pose, you can always press your palm, twist your palm up. This is for the shoulders, so no pain involved. Just go to the place you can go, okay? Then slowly, using the pressure of your left hand, start sending your body to the right side. Basically, you start rolling over the right shoulder. You can bring that left foot into the ground. Release your head, and you can stay here. Sometimes you can bring the arm up. Sometimes you can bring your hands together, perhaps no today. And breathing 4, 3. You can come into the tippy toes of the left foot to twist your torso, your body more into the right side. 3, 2, 1. With your exhale, slowly start untwisting, coming into your belly. Then coming straight the left arm. Okay, bring the right hand next to the rib cage. Then inhale completely here. Exhale, you start coming into the left side of your body. I like to bring the right foot here, so it helps me to twist even more. If you are comfortable here, probably you just stay here today and you feel it on your shoulder. Perhaps you can bring that right arm up, sometimes back, sometimes no, just here. I like to come into the tippy toes of my foot to send my body more open. Breathing 3, 2, 1. Very slowly coming back to the belly. Bring your feet together. Bring your arms straight forward. Keep your palms facing each other. Look at the space between your hands. Compress the lower abdomen. Point your toes. Inhale, slowly lifting. And swimming, legs and arms up. Swimming, breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. Palms facing down. Keep it. Open up your arms. Bend your elbows. Keep it. 3. Point with your toes. 2. Arms back. 3, 2, One, excellent, slowing down. Take a moment here, move your hips from side to side. Catch up with your breath, guys. Press your hands next to your rib cage, close the elbows, and with your inhale, you can use your knees and find your downward facing dog. Now inhale, right leg up, flex your foot. Remember what we're learning today. Squeeze that hip in. Flex that right foot as much as you can. Activate your toes. Now change your gaze with your head included to the hands. Start looking on there like to the outside of your right hand, okay? And with control, squeezing that hip into the hip socket, start coming into the tippy toes of the left foot, opening, bending that right knee, opening, and as slow as you can, you bring the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Perhaps you stop like 5 inches off the ground, then foot down. Hands to the inside of your right foot, of course. And you start moving back and forward, activating. Start making circles with your left heel to one side, to the opposite side. Beautiful. Now from here, stay here for 5 breaths. If you want to come a little bit deeper, you can always bring the knee down, untug your toes. You can bring your forearms into the ground. Please don't look down. Keep on looking to the front and holding that right knee as close as you can to the right shoulder. Beautiful, lizard pose. 3, 2, 1. Start coming into your hands if you are into the forearms. Tuck the back toes in, lift your knee if you were with the knee down. Now from here, I need you to start pressing your shoulders away from each other. So rounding your upper back. Look at the space between your hands. Press your right foot firmly into the ground, and from the abdomen, slowly start bringing the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Then you start coming down into squat or malasana. So when you are into malasana, observe that your knees are following the direction of your feet, okay? Perhaps you can bring the elbows inside of the knees and open the chest. Keeping it for 3, 2. We stay here for 5 more breaths. If you are one of those who have crow pose and love the crow pose, this is the moment to go into your crow. Breathing it. 4, you can always use the blocks. So you can bring the block forward, just start bending your elbows, lean forward. You don't need to bring the legs up, probably just one foot. Probably no today. Just think about opening your chest. And go back to your malasana when you're ready. I see people trying, that's pretty good. So once you're here, okay, I'm just gonna change my view. You were here, bring the hands into the ground. Bring the hips slightly up. I need you to find that compression on the abdomen. Bring your arms straight and very, very slowly start stepping back with that right leg. So you find lizard pose on the opposite side. Start moving back and forward. Find your alignment. Start making circles with your right heel to one side, to the opposite side. Then find your lizard pose. You can stay here for 5 breaths. Perhaps you're using the blocks today. Completely okay. Perhaps you're a little bit here. Okay? Maybe you can bring that right knee to the ground on top of your toes and come into the forearms. Maybe not today. Breathing 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly come into your hands. If you were into the forearms, bring the right knee off the ground. Press that left foot firmly into the ground. Start rounding your upper back, compressing that abdomen. And very slowly, right foot forward. Malasana again, keeping it for 3, 2, 1. Now, if you are into your Malasana, you can always use your hands. But I'm gonna challenge you to start sitting without hands. Once you sit, bring the spine straight, legs together, chins up. Open your arms, palms facing up. Beautiful. For 3, 2, 1. Can you come into Malasana without using your hands? If you need to use your hands, do it. If not, open your legs, come up. I know, it's a lot of mobility. Compress the abdomen. Use your exhale. Or you can always use your fingertips and start walking. Or the blocks. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Inhale completely here. Bring your fingertips into the ground. Start bringing your legs up. So you start folding. See? Close your feet like hips width apart. Then slowly come up into the tippy toes. Hands into your fingertips. Round your upper back. You can keep the knees micro bend. 3, 2, 1. And slowly start coming down. See if you can sit on your heels. From here, you can grab the blocks. You can stay on your fingertips, or you can bring your hands on a prayer position. Compress that abdomen. Think that someone is pulling you from the crown of the head. Keep it. 3, 2, 1. Then slowly bring your hand down. Start walking back, 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 back. Sit into the ground. Open up your chest. Bring the hips up. 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale here. Exhale. Start bringing the hips down. Pressing back the hips. See if you can bring the legs straight. Probably not today. Hips off the ground. Inhale slowly up. And exhale. One more time from the abdomen. Coming to your heels. Probably you're here. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale, pressing back. Sometimes you can bring the legs off the ground. Maybe not today. 2, 1. And slowly sit. Bring your legs straight. Flex your feet. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, slowly folding. Looking to the front. You fold even if it's just a little tiny bit. You are allowed you to bend your knees as long as you keep your back straight, okay? I'd rather you be here and just lean, even if it's just a millimeter. I don't care about you grabbing your feet. I care about the opening of the chest, compressing the abdomen. With each inhale, you find a space in that someone is elongating your rib cage. With each exhale, you compress the abdomen, squeeze lower abdomen. Slowly come down. 2, 1. Inhale, slowly coming up. Bend your right knee and drop the right knee to the side. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Flex that front foot. And with your exhale, bring the right hand behind the body. Point that left foot. Exhale completely here. Inhale, pressing up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly coming down. Flex that front foot. Bring the right arm up. Bring the left hand either into your hip or across your back to grab your right thigh, up to you. And with your exhale, lean forward. Reach far away with your right fingertips. If you can grab the pinky side of your foot, you start twisting and coming down. If you can, Just find the twist here. 3, even here, 2, 1. Inhale slowly, coming up, arms up, and exhale slowly, folding forward. Looking to the front. Unless your chest is completely on top of your leg, then you can bring your forehead down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale slowly, coming up, legs straight. Bend the left knee, drop it to the side, flex your foot. Just to find what we're doing today, I want you to think about squeezing that leg in. Like if you want to move that hip back. That's the action. Like if someone is pushing you from the sole of your foot and you are pushed to move the leg hip back. That's the same intention you find into these poses. Inhale, left arm up, and exhale, left hand behind the body. Point that right foot right now and use the right arm to find momentum. Inhale, coming up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly coming down. Keep the compression of the abdomen. Keep on squeezing and hugging your hip back. Then bring left arm up and exhale, slowly twisting. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly coming up, arms up, and exhale, folding. Open your chest. So you want your spine completely straight. If you are halfway, but you start bringing your chin down, you start rounding the upper back. So you always want to keep the alignment straight, even if it's just here. I don't care about you grabbing the foot. 3. Use your inhale, elongate. Use your exhale, squeeze and fold. 2. Beautiful. Yes, there you go. 1. I can see you. Inhale slowly coming up. Bring the sole of your feet together. Big diamond shape. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, slowly folding. You can hug your shins or you can grab your feet. If you are one of those that can come really, really down, you can bring your arms underneath your knees. I know this is a challenging pose, but some people like it. The next step after this would be to bring your arms back, palms facing down. I see someone doing it. And the next step after this will be to open the legs and start bringing your chest down and the legs straight. I know it's crazy. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly start untwisting your pretzel, coming up. Bring your feet into the ground. And with your exhale, slowly you're coming down. Bring the knees into the chest, hug your knees. Roll from side to side. Massage your lower back. Find your happy baby pose. Now from here, you can bring the legs up. I'm gonna give you a couple of options. Arms along your body, palms facing up, and you stay here. This is your inversion for today. If you are into headstand and you know you can hold your headstand, go ahead, you can do it. If you wanna come into shoulder stand, press your hands into the ground, point your toes, and slowly start bringing the legs over the head. Start rocking your shoulders back. There you go. Like if you want your shoulder blades together, shoulders close to each other. Keep the compression of the abdomen. Think about that squeezing of the hips that we were talking about today. Then move your hands into your lower back. Close the elbows. And you can stay here. You can bring the legs 45 degrees or 90 degrees up. Moving your hands more to the rib cage and giving a space between your chin and the chest. Breathing for 3,
2, 1. Keep the compression of the abdomen. Keep on squeezing your legs together and slowly start bringing your legs over the head. And you know the rule. If you touch the ground, you can point your toes, release your arms and interlace your fingers. If you do not touch the ground, you keep on supporting your back, but keep the legs very activated. Then slowly bring your hands into the ground and using the pressure of your hands and your exhale, you start rolling down, but you're slowing down the movement by using your hands and your abdomen all the way into the ground. Once you touch the ground, you draw the knees into the chest, open the arms to the sides, bend the elbows, drop the knees to the right, look to the left. Inhale slowly back to center, exhale knees to the left, looking to the right. Inhale slowly back to center, hold your knees, squeeze, 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 huge hug. You're hugging the person you love most in your entire life. Then bring the forehead close to your knees, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And with your exhale, release completely to find your Shavasana. Arms along your body, palms facing up. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And inhale one more time. And exhale through the mouth. Allow your body to relax. Release. Go back to your normal breathing. Relax your head, your face, your eyes, your shoulders, your arms. Your hips are very heavy. Your legs. Taking a deep inhale and a long exhale. Slowly start moving your fingers and your toes, wrists, ankles. Move your head from side to side. Bring the knees into the chest, hug your knees. Another huge hug. Then roll to the right side of your body. Then very, very slowly, start coming into a sitting position. Bring your palms together. Recall your intention for our practice this morning. And thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for moving. I saw Sarah all the time. Very good. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. One more time, thank you to the Underline Recall City Center and Baptist Health of South Florida for keeping this space available. Next weekend, we have our chakra sequence, and we're working with the throat chakra. Beautiful practice. Be ready. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Namaste. Love everyone. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Bye, Sam. Thank you.